You know, you said the stilettos would be a problem for me. I think stilettos would be a problem for me at any point, Michelle, even if I wasn't log rolling. I was going to wear my old golf shoes with the metal spikes to give me some extra grip.
Cheating.
But this lady wouldn't let me. This is Mary, and you are in charge. You got this thing going. You went around to several different places and said, I want to do a log rolling class. And they said, what?
They said, what? Exactly. That's exactly what they said. I had to explain it exhaustively. And I'm used to doing that. This is an unusual sport. It's very steeped in West Michigan history, but it's a great sport. It's fast, it's speedy, and finally I found a place where they said, hey, that sounds great, let's try it. And so we've been here for a year.
All right, boys, give it a shot. We're going to let people watch them. And this runs in your family, being a Youper, as you are. Give us the history of your family.
Well, my grandfather was a real live lumberjack in the North Woods of Wisconsin, and during the Depression, he had 8 kids, and he said, hey, let's get this big western red cedar and go out and log roll and for a piece of pie or a couple bucks, and he took his boys on the road, and then my father really picked it up. He became a world champion at Hayward, Wisconsin, Lumberjack World Championships. He placed second in the world several times. Of course, my brothers did it, and we didn't have much choice either. You know, it was like, hey, you want to earn some hamburgers? Let's go out and log roll. So
now I see the kids doing it. They're kids, they're fearless, they're not afraid, they're quick, they're agile. Do adults have a harder time getting going when they take the lessons?
Right, right. Adults are bigger, of course, and these are true competition logs. They do have show logs that are 20 inches and they're huge, but these are competition logs. This is a #1 right here that the girls are mounting, and you would see this in a competition. It's a very fast log to learn on, and for grown-ups who are heavier, it's hard for them to do it. And they don't like to listen as well as the children. You know, they have their own ideas about how things should be. So, but I do have grown-ups who try it, and there are adult leagues, you know, that where their kids are doing it, so they say, hey, let's give it a try, and there are matches that the grown-ups do as well.
Yeah, we're running out of time, but the wide world of sports story, we got to hear it.
Yes, my father was the agony of defeat. Before that skier, he couldn't beat the Wickham brothers of British Columbia, so he kept taking second, and for about a year, he was the agony of defeat, and that's our claim to fame.
Outstanding. If people want to take the lessons, it's Saturdays, right?
Saturdays at 11 a.m. at the Southeast Y on Forest Hills Road in Cascade.
And I did it earlier. We're going to show that. We don't want to give it away, but people shouldn't be that afraid of doing this.
Right. The first one is fearful, but once you're wet, it's just fun. Fun, fun, fun.
And if you're small like some of these kids are, you can just fly around. That's your oldest, right? Yeah. He's a little cocky, but he's good.
Yeah, he likes to kick water at his mother, which is perfectly legal. You're allowed to kick water.
No kicking of water when I was up there because we didn't want the camera to get wet, and I might melt, guys. But when we come back, you will see me on the log, Michelle, so you don't even need to ask for it this time.
I wasn't even going to ask.
Hey,
I just assumed.
Judging from the performance of the girl that was on the log while you were talking, the one that was bowing after beating the other girl, I think she'd give him a run for his money any day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids can stay on a little bit longer than I can, guys.
It's that lower center of gravity.
I can't wait to see it. All right, we'll see you when we come back.